Breaking news! The Denver Broncos might have just found the secret weapon that could redefine their entire offensive identity in 2025. And no, it's not who you think. While everyone's eyes are glued to rookie quarterback Bo Nix and whether Courtland Sutton will remain the top target, there's a new name rapidly climbing the ranks and catching serious attention behind the scenes. This guy has already won over Bo Nix and Sean Payton at OTAs, and if what we're hearing is true, he could end up being the most important addition to the offense this season. I'm talking about Evan Ingram. But before I spill all the details and break down why this move could be a turning point for the Broncos, make sure you hit that like button, only if you're a true Broncos fan. And if you've been rocking orange and blue for more than 2 decades, drop a comment that says, "Go Broncos! My heart bleeds orange and blue." Now, buckle up, because what I'm about to share might just change how you view the 2025 season. Let's talk Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram is already making waves during OTAs in Denver. The excitement around him isn't just media fluff. This buzz is coming straight from the top, with both quarterback Bo Nix and head coach Sean Payton delivering some serious praise. Bo Nix didn't mince words. He highlighted Ingram's curiosity, his commitment to communication, and how engaged he's been during practices. Bo emphasized how exciting it is to see Ingram run routes and to witness how he reacts in real time, adding that including him in this offense will be a boost. When your rookie quarterback is hyped to work with you, that says a lot. Now let's break down who Evan Ingram is on the field. First, this guy is tailor-made for the modern NFL offense, especially one being led by Sean Payton. Ingram thrives in the slot, operating over the middle with incredible hands and tight footwork for a tight end. He's not your typical blocker or deep threat, but what he is, reliable. He plays like a big-bodied, slower wide receiver, and his ability to be that safety blanket in short to intermediate routes is exactly what Bo Nix needs in his rookie campaign. You can forget about the vertical routes and yards after catch explosiveness. That's not where he shines. What he brings is consistency and precision. Last year, he was on pace for a solid but average season before injury cut it short. Historically, he's hovered around 60 to 65 catches, over 600 yards, and 3 to 4 touchdowns a season. He's not flashy, but he's dependable. Despite this, Pro Football Focus left him just outside their top 10 tight ends, ranking him 11th. If you ask me, that's a case of recency bias following his injury-plagued 2024. When healthy, Ingram belongs in that top 10 conversation. Sean Payton isn't hiding his excitement either. He pointed out Ingram's value specifically in third down and red zone scenarios, 2 areas where the Broncos struggled last season. That tells us everything we need to know. Sean is already designing plays with Ingram in mind, and if history has shown us anything about Payton-led offenses, it's that tight ends play a crucial role. Let's talk predictions. I've got 3 bold ones for Evan Ingram heading into 2025. First, I'm calling it now, 80 receptions. Sure, he had 114 catches in 2023, but considering his role in Denver and that he won't be used on most run plays, 80 is still impressive. His red zone role is going to be key. When you see the Broncos line up on the 18-yard line, don't be surprised if it's Ingram running a crisp stick route or finding a soft zone in the defense. He's the ideal target for Bo in those situations. Second bold prediction, Ingram racks up over 700 receiving yards. Last year, he managed just 365 yards, but let's not forget the offensive disaster that was Jacksonville. He averages just under 9 yards per reception over the last 4 seasons, and with 80 receptions, the math checks out. That's 720 yards right there. He's not breaking away for 50-yard bombs, but that's not his game. His job is to be where Bo needs him, when he needs him, and get that first down. Finally, I think Ingram finds the end zone 5 times this year. Again, this might not sound bold, but considering his red zone usage in the past, it's a big leap. This time around, he's in a system that will feature him in red zone packages. Sean Payton called it out himself. Third downs and red zone plays are where Ingram's value shines. In a Broncos offense that lacked a reliable tight end presence in scoring situations last season, Ingram is stepping into a huge opportunity. When you think about all of this together, his skill set, Sean Payton's system, Bo Nix needing reliable options, there's a real chance Ingram becomes Bo's number 2 target. Of course, that depends on how guys like Marvin Mims, Pat Bryant, and Troy Franklin develop, but right now, Ingram's experience and reliability put him firmly in that conversation. So let me throw it to you, Broncos country, will Evan Ingram be Bo Nix's number 2 option in 2025? Yes or no? Because here's the thing, This isn't just about Evan Ingram putting up numbers or being a safety blanket. This is about establishing an identity for the Broncos offense in 2025, an identity that was sorely lacking last season. We've seen the damage a cohesive, tight end-friendly system can do when it's properly executed. Think of Sean Payton's days with the Saints. Tight ends were integral. And now he's got a guy like Ingram, who may not be a perfect replica of someone like Jimmy Graham in his prime, but brings a similar impact in short to mid-range routes. Now imagine this. It's 3rd and 7. You're sitting at the opponent's 40-yard line. Bo Nix is under pressure. Who does he look for? Not someone stretching the field 30 yards down. He looks to the guy who knows how to get open across the middle, who can turn, catch, and absorb the hit. That's Evan Ingram. Those are the moments that move the chains. Those are the moments that keep drives alive. Those are the moments that win games. And let's not underestimate the chemistry between a rookie quarterback and a seasoned tight end. This is Bo's first year under center, and you better believe Sean Payton is going to design this offense to help him succeed early. That means quick reads, safe targets, and high-efficiency plays. And there might not be a more efficient target on this team than Evan Ingram. That trust is already being built now in OTAs. That communication, that film room dialogue, that constant back and forth, they're already syncing up. And come week 1, you're going to see the results. There's also the element of matchup nightmares. When defenses line up against the Broncos this year, they'll have to pick their poison. You want to put a linebacker on Ingram? He's likely too quick. A nickel corner? Too small. Ingram's presence forces defenses to adjust, and that opens up opportunities not just for him, but for the rest of the offense. Courtland Sutton might still be WR1, but this could be the season the Broncos' offense becomes multiple, unpredictable. And Ingram's versatility in the slot is going to be a key piece of that puzzle. But let's zoom out for a second. What does this say about the Broncos' approach to the 2025 season? It says they're not sitting back. They're not hoping for development. They're building it. They didn't bring in Ingram just to patch a hole. They brought him in because they see a player who can redefine what the middle of the field means for this team. And if he hits those projections, 80 receptions, 700-plus yards, 5 touchdowns, he's going to be more than just a reliable veteran. He's going to be one of the focal points of this offense. And don't forget, this is all coming off a season where he didn't even crack 400 yards due to injury. He's out to prove something. He's not just playing for a role. He's playing to remind people that he's a top 10 tight end in the league. That chip on his shoulder, combine that with Sean Payton's offensive mind and Bo Nix's hunger, and you've got the makings of something special. So the question isn't just will Ingram be Bo's number 2? The real question is, how big of a jump will this offense take with a reliable tight end for the first time in years? Can Ingram be the catalyst that turns a good offense into a great one? And let's not ignore the strategic implications of having Evan Ingram in this offense, because this isn't just about numbers. It's about shifting the way defenses have to game plan against the Denver Broncos. Last season, defensive coordinators didn't have to worry much about Denver's tight end unit in the passing game. With Adam Troutman leading the group, there wasn't a consistent threat over the middle. That meant more attention on the outside, more pressure on Courtland Sutton, and more loaded boxes to slow down the run. But now, that changes. With Ingram lined up in the slot or even split wide, Denver can finally stretch defenses horizontally. He forces safeties and linebackers to commit, which opens up seams and flattens zone coverage. When Bo Nix drops back and sees a linebacker cheating inside to watch Ingram, that's when the deep shot to Mims or Troy Franklin opens up. It's a domino effect, and Ingram is the piece that tips the first tile. Let's also give credit to how Sean Payton is adapting. This isn't about forcing Ingram into a traditional TE mold, because that's not his game. This is about maximizing his strengths. Red zone packages designed to isolate him one-on-one. Third down plays built around his precision. Play action bootlegs with him dragging across the field as a safety valve. Payton sees the mismatch potential, and he's not going to waste it. There's a reason Ingram chose Denver. It wasn't just about the money. It was the chance to play under a coach who knows how to unlock a player's full potential, and to be a top target in a system that values what he does best. And if this works,